All right, so we just got the call from who's a what's its name?
Who's a what's her name?
Who's a what's its?
I think his name might be Guillermo del Toro.
Gerald Katumu.
Gerald Taurus.
Gerald Toro. My favorite movie is Shape of Water by Gerald Toro.
No, we gotta change it. I gotta say the figure of Aqua by Gerald Toro.
The Water Box. The Water Box by Gerald Toro.
Like I said before, a really good movie.
I think I've used Blood Rumpus as a rope before. Nah, I must not have. It would have had
Blood Rumpus.
Yeah, it probably would have had 1 billion likes if I used it.
I think it might be my favorite Guillermo del Toro movie, to be honest.
Shape of Water.
Yeah. Although I really like.
Fine.
Oh, poor baby.
I kind of thought I was closer to the ground. Whoops. My bad. You're okay.
Oh, baby, I'm sorry.
You're okay.
So apparently BBs
goodbye,
were...
baby.
I get the impression that they were just like... their creation and use is objectifying and sinful, but it's what the chiral network is based off of, so it's one of those things where it's like a negative, but it's towards the strides of progress, and the president threw them under the bus for the sake of progress. Is that the impression we're supposed to get?
It sounds like saving... Do you think the mask helps me? Do you think the hood helps me calm the BB?
In real life it would, but I don't think that's the point. But
so
it looks cute. I like this picture.
He's smiling, going... bouncing the baby. Do you think... Or what I was thinking is that it sounds like they created the BBs to make the network.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
The network was the entire goal.
Yeah, and then
retroactively they're like, oh, it's text BTs. That's why we did it. Totally.
Well, no. They said
that's why we did Unfaithful.
They said it was to detect BTs so that way they can connect the chiral network. But any benefits for the beaches and everything else.
It sounded like detecting BT was the cover story part.
Oh, well, maybe.
So they retroactively claim that's the purpose of it because that's a better story than we experiment on babies to make our new brain internet, which is what they actually did apparently. So like, because there's a connection between the still mother and the baby, it seems they're using that and exploiting that in order to take advantage of that to make an internet out of that connection, basically. Like quantum entangled particles.
Well, don't you sound smart?
Well, do you know about quantum entanglement?
No, I don't think the average person does.
It's the idea that two different particles are directly tied to each other. So that I think it's that when one of them's positive, the other one will always be negative, and vice versa. And that you can make them great distances apart from each other. And if modifying one of them sends the data to the other one instantaneously over any distance.
Oh.
I have no idea if it's the kind of sci-fi that's based on reality or if it's complete bullshit.
Wait, so that's sci-fi or does that exist in nature?
Well, that's the thing is I don't know if it's the kind of sci-fi that's based on real technology or if it's the kind of sci-fi that's just made up, but it shows up in a lot of things, including Mass Effect and a few other things that I've seen.
I get very confused about
which sci-fi is real anymore.
One of the things that I have a very hard time understanding, and I will openly admit that I cannot fathom, is I have a hard time with theoretical physics.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand like the purpose of us theorizing any of these things if we don't have like tangible uses for these things. I don't know how there can be. I mean, I understand that it's important for us to think about these things just in case they do have.
Oh my god! Oh, that was almost the coolest jump ever.
Oh no! Now it's like the terrible jump.
Oh my god! I almost landed directly on it.
But there might be like applications, so it's important to think of these things. I
think some of the theoretic physics concepts do lead to actual,
but not a lot of
applicable things.
I think a lot of them are always going to be theoretical physics that we can't do anything with.
Maybe. I don't fully know what theoretical physics means.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
I don't know. Because people are always wrong about what the word theory means to begin with.
Well, you know, but like string theory, I think string theory is a part of theoretical physics.
I don't know, somebody in the comments will tell us about all the applications
I probably shouldn't fucking talk about this at all.
I don't know shit about that stuff.
But that's the thing,
I did good at school physics.
It's a whole job that's career. It's like, think about like basically outer space physics and things that we don't know about currently that I don't think we'll ever actually be able to apply. But maybe I'm completely wrong.
Doesn't all science start theoretical?
No, but this is like stuff that doesn't even take place on Earth.
Yeah, you mean like Dyson spheres?
Probably. I know. Oh, yeah, you know what? It's funny. This is Bernie Madoff, dude.
Bernie Madoff.
I was just at a friend's house and had a poster all about Dyson spheres. And I know nothing about Dyson spheres, so my first encounter with this was like several days ago. So the fact that you bring it up now is kind of odd.
Do you know what a Dyson sphere is at all?
Yeah, I read the whole poster.
Yeah, because as far as I'm aware, I think it's like a giant sphere around the sun that consumes all of it, that like absorbs all of its radiant energy.
Yeah, so if we were able to take advantage of this, we can harness the sun's energy to. If only 2% of the sun's energy would provide all of energy for Earth.
I think there was a Kurzgesagt video.
Yeah, that's
that was
exactly
talking
what
about
the poster was.
Yeah,
because
it
that's
was a
why
Kurzgesagt poster.
That's why I read it, because I like Kurzgesagt.
Yeah, I think they just made a video recently that explained that like it might be possible to not quite a Dyson sphere, but a similar kind of device of ridiculous scale could be used to like slowly redirect the entire solar system in order to avoid danger.
You can use Mercury as our base for doing this, because it like is close enough to us and close enough to the sun, but it wouldn't like absorb all the sun's energy, something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's so funny.
We haven't been here for a while.
It's hilarious. But yeah, no, I love them. Kurzgesagt. I never know how to say it because I've never heard anyone actually say it. So I just watch the channel myself, and no one I know knows. So
sagen means to say. That's the German verb for talking. Is sagen.
Sagen.
And then gesagt is the past tense version of it. It's the past tense conjugation of to say, and kurz means short. So it means in short. Kurz, like to say in short. Kurzgesagt. Like long story short.
Kurzgesagt.
Kurzgesagt. But it's gesagt. Gesagt.
Sagt.
It's S-A-G-T is
Sagt.
That part of it is sagt. And what makes it past, and part of the conjugation for past tense is to have the g at the beginning, the G-E, so gesagt. And then Kurtz is just K-U-R-T-Z.
Like Mr. Kurtz.
Yeah. Like Kurtzman. It means short man.
Mr. Kurtz is the character from Heart of Darkness.
Everyone you've ever met named Kurtzman is named Short Man. But I can't throw rocks
Mr.
right
Kurtz.
now because my last name means Bald Man.
Mr. Kurtz.
My first name means...
He did.
My first name means Wood of the Battlefield, and my last name means Bald Man.
Wait, who? You?
Yeah. Keith is Wood of the Battlefield, and Ballard is Bald Man.
Oh goodness, I'm sorry.
And our dad is bald. and our grandpa's bald.
Are you gonna shave your head if you go bald?
Maybe, I don't know. Our other grandpa's never lost his hair, and he's actually the one that's actually named Ballard. So, I don't know.
Well, you know you're supposed to go by your mom's dad.
No, that's bad. He's the one that's bald.
Oh well, there you go.
He's not named Ballard.
Yeah, no, that's the one you're supposed to go by.
Shh. I don't know. We have our hair so far.
There's a lot of genetics that refer to your mom because...
I think my dad lost his hair faster than this, so maybe I have some luck. But it's hard to judge because I've always had a really back there hairline since the moment I started checking, which was like when I was a teenager. And so if you look at it, it always looks like I'm going bald if you don't have context of it always looking like that. Well, I don't know. You guys can't catch me. I don't give a fuck if you can see me. Come at me, bro. I'm on the speed highway. I'm on Savo Highway. I don't remember what that's from. Oh, it's from Halo. There we go. Boom, the energy zone. Energy zone. Energy zone.
Like I said before, my name...
Everyone who's named Kurtzman is named Short Man.
Like I said, it's very... You think you're the only person I know that knows that channel because...
Kurzgesagt?
Yeah.
It's pretty popular.
Well, besides well,
it's not Vsauce popular, but it's pretty popular.
Besides my friend who had the poster. But
what's really funny is that
I was surprised to see it.
Oh, here we go.
Hey Sam.
Can't talk. I'm on the freeway.
There's cops around.
We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way,
if you're all rooting for me, why are you the only one that calls me?
Aww.
It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen. Don't you think?
Yeah, she stole his baby.
But just because President Strand is dead doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges. Towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the
Because
director.
you're using babies.
And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last stranding.
Including his.
To bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE.
That's a huge leap.
There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director.
That's bad logic.
Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship. I'll see what I can find.
We have zero reason to think that he's holding Amelie hostage because he wants to cause the extinction event. First of all, why would he hold her hostage? Just cause the extinction event. You got her. But also, like, no, he wants BB.
He just wants his baby, dude.
You just explained how he's angry because he wants his baby back, and we know that he specifically keeps targeting us because we're the ones that have his baby. He came to the fucking beach because the baby was there. He's looking for baby. It's really straightforward.
It's one of those situations. Yeah,
You're overcomplicating
I was gonna
this.
say it's one of those situations.
What's frustrating is he might be right because it might be Kojima telling us the real story, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, it's supposed to be the most.
He has a clear motivation already.
The most simple answer is supposed to be the.
Can't talk.
Oh my god.
It's about the director.
Cool.
So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right?
In other games, people talk to you
Well,
while you're driving.
And
Yeah.
I couldn't see one.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything.
His name's Clifford.
There's no telling who he was,
He's a veteran
which led me to
Yeah,
consider...
do we already know
and a
that?
father
We already knew that,
and a
right?
husband,
What if it isn't
and we
the
took his
director
baby.
and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an educated one, concerning Cliff's objective. Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network, our individual beaches have begun to coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam. Should this process continue, there is a risk that BTs will flood across into our world, bringing about a Death Stranding on a heretofore unprecedented scale.
Yeah, we get it.
Now, Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach? One that exists on a higher plane that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why you have to stop him.
If Hartman's right, then we're in serious trouble. Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it was Cliff who put him up to it. Yeah, it all fits. With the last stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible.
Shut up so I can drive.
Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't,
Redundant.
then we're all doomed.
What? Okay.
That's this guy again. It's the only logical explanation? What about the fact that he wants his fucking BB
Okay,
back?
why would
Baby's still alive.
Why would he want to destroy the world? If
His baby's
He
alive.
could just save his
He's
baby
gonna
and
kill
not
his
destroy the
BB.
world. Yeah.
Why would he want to destroy his BB? I'm so confused. But also, like, they're just saying mumbo jumbo about all of the beaches, because like the beaches have been so poorly defined in general that like they're like, oh wow, these beaches aren't intersecting, but this one's the mega beach, and it's gonna create a cascading failure across all the beaches that destroys all of life or something. And I'm like, sure, why not? You can just say anything about the beaches and I'll believe you. So it's like, okay, we already know he's gonna apocalypse, so I get that much already.
When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you, your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long. Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free. Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
I'm confused.
That speech
So
sounded so familiar, by the way.
So we're accepting that Clifford came back from hell to seek BB, and it's showing up in a bunch of beaches and even taking people to his own beach, even though he's dead. But it's impossible for the present to be in somebody's beach because she's dead. Like that's the argument that's been proposed. Like, we're so quick to assume that Clifford's this dead phantom that's coming back and coming after people, but it's impossible for the president to be in somebody's beach because she's dead. And it's like, what? These two things don't mix. I would be less distracted by all these details if they didn't go to such great lengths to kind of try to explain them, and all the details they give make them don't work.
There's too many. There's just too many details. You can't explain all of them anyway, even if you did your best.
Sometimes if you just have like an evocative image you don't quite understand, it's like kind of like, oh god, we're in the Iraq War, aren't we? Sometimes having evocative images you don't fully understand is preferable to very ornately just trying to explain the baffling thing, and then the explanation doesn't make any sense. Well, their guns keep getting better.
Did it say, was his last episode Clifford, or was it Clifford Unger?
There was a Clifford episode and an Unger episode, and that was a Clifford Unger episode.
Oh, I see, okay.
Well, the last episode, I think, was Sam. I think chapter 10 was Sam. Which was just me running across the area. The end.
Wait, is this, it's Nom.
Wait.
You're Nom.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Our wars are becoming increasingly unjustified. The first two, we were off to a decent start. This was pretty iffy.
Well, play some CCR.
Ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't no fortunate one, no. Some folks are born silver spoon in hand.
To help themselves, yeah.
And when the tax man hands to the chief. No.
Good try.
Listen, it's been a while. I haven't played Rock Band in a while, which is where
Rock Band.
I would sing it a lot.
I know, but haven't you
That's
seen,
how you learn lyrics sometimes.
like all these movies that always have CCR in them?
I don't memorize the lyrics from the movies.
Well,
That's not how you get that repeat usage.
It's just a song that you should know.
I also don't watch war movies.
Dude, I've seen a ton of Vietnam War movies because there's a lot that are very significant.
No, I've seen Apocalypse Now once, or was it Full Metal Jacket? Or have I seen both?
They're both about Vietnam, and
yeah, I don't know if I've seen both or one of them.
Now is based off of where I was just saying Mr. Kurtz is from.
I saw the one that has Sugar Water Guy in it.
Yes, that's Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, Sugar Water Guy
from Men in Black.
From Men in Black.
The villain from Men in Black
like,
is in Full Metal Jacket.
This is my rifle. There's many like it.
This is my rifle. Yeah, this is my
there are
rifle.
many like it.
This one is mine.
Yeah.
Without me, my gun is useless. With my gun, I am useless.
Hup, 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 hup. That's gonna burn. That's gonna burn. Maybe not. It might not have been flammable, but it seemed flammable. Hup, 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 hup. At least
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
This is neat looking.
It is actually.
They put a lot of work into these specific missions. Yep. Which now we know are supposed to be hell. So all the previous wars are where you go and you go to hell, I guess. Oh, cryptobites. Those are just in hell. Hell cryptobites. Yummy. 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 There you go. Yeah. Yummy. Yummy. In my tummy. Nope. That's not even our first Korean's Clearwater Revival reference in this playthrough.
Is it? What was the other one we made?
I don't know. But I think I might have heard it through Grapevine.
Oh, you know what it was?
Yeah.
It was. Good job.
That's when I started doing zip lines. Didn't you already come out of that? Are we repeating the scene?
Well, that's just his whole shtick.
Yeah. So he's got a creepy doll because his baby's gone, so he has like a facsimile of it because he's angry. Am I that justified in not just giving him his baby back? Like, why don't I just give him his baby? Do I have reason to think something's gonna happen to the baby if I just give it to him?
Well, he's like dead. Like, he's obviously not like within our realm of existence. I don't think you can give him back.
Maybe he'll just cry and then vanish.
Maybe. But what will happen to Lou then?
Maybe he just needs to get to say goodbye to his baby, and then he'll like
have some closure.
I don't know. I guess we're going with the idea that he's the villain and he wants to cause the apocalypse, even though I don't know if we ever got evidence to support that.
I don't think he would. I really just think he wants to see his kid.
People just started saying that Troy was taking orders from him.
I never got that.
But did that ever get said?
Well, even ahead of time,
Characters on our side started saying that, but I'm like, I don't know who they're getting that from.
Earlier, they were like, we thought that Troy was sent out, or that Clifford was controlled by Troy, and I was like, I didn't even know that.
How did these characters interact?
I didn't even know that. I thought they were separate entities completely.
When would these characters meet each other? Or
I didn't get the impression they were related at all.
To do anything. Kaka! I forgot that I'm in combat mode and I need to focus on this now. Die, zombie! You don't belong in this world. Ow! It is not by my hand. I want to give it flesh. Wrong menu.
So now I'm just thinking about CCR. Better run through the jungle.
What type of gun is this? I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Oh shit. Ouchie, stop it. You're shooting me. It's mean. There we go. Got a clearance problem. Wait, that's not a Clearwater Revival.
Oh my goodness. I do like the setting though.
I'm about to die.
The setting is very distinct from everything you've experienced so far in this game.
I'm about to fucking die. Die. Sorting. Why not?
Why not?
Please infuse me with blood faster. Oh, that's a grenade. That's bad. Grenades are bad for you. Just like generally speaking.
Yeah.
Is he dead yet? Okay, cool. I really needed him to die because his blood bag's taking a while to fill me with blood. If you could like speed it up, please. Do I have more crypto bloops?
You ever seen The Deer Hunter?
Where's my crypto bloopers? Deer Hunter?
Yeah, that's a great Vietnam movie. Sorry, I just think about Vietnam movies now.
I have not really seen the Vietnam movies.
That's a really good one.
There you go. I
think that one's like American Film Association's greatest 100 films of all time list. Has a very infamous Russian roulette scene.
It's not in the American Association's film collection of films that I've seen.
Well, it's probably very small.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. You need reinforcements? I'm yelling. You come to me. He automatically ate enough crypto bytes to fully heal when I pressed it earlier. That's neat.
He automatically does?
Yeah, apparently you've been able to heal from crypto bytes in your inventory the entire time.
Oh, hey.
Not that there's that many, because it takes like 20 to heal yourself, but that's useful.
I like how you figured this out now at the end of the game.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You don't have a lot of incentive to learn how to fight in this game. I largely showed that you can just run past every encounter.
I wonder if it's
Which is just better to do, because you don't use resources.
Yeah, that's true.
And you don't have to carry weapons around.
I wonder if there's like an implied level of intimacy involved in the fact that you call him Lou, but his dad calls him BB still.
Does he call him BB?
Yeah, he's calling him BB this whole time.
Oh, that's distressing.
So he never named him, even though that's his own kid. So I think
why do you call him BB? What the fuck?
Well, I think it's to make you feel like you have a better connection with him.
But BB is based, but he had the baby before the BB program existed. Did he not name the baby before then?
Maybe it's BEBE.
Oh wait, it's an unborn baby, so they never had him before that either, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
But that whole time that he was like being all intimate with his baby, he never fucking named it?
No, he always called him BB. This whole time, BB.
That's just really weird that he wouldn't name it.
Well, I think that's to make you feel like you are more connected to Lou than he is to his own BB.
We don't need to shit on the dad. He was wronged.
You're flexing on the dad.
It's mean for the game to be really douchey to the dad.
Norman Reedus is flexing on the dad right now.
I flex on you, I flex on you. I thought that was a grenade launcher. Whoops. This gun's poop. Absolute poopies. There we go. They go away if I killed our daddy.
Well,
isn't
that's
that right,
rude.
BB?
Oh gosh, that's rude, Keith.
Deuces. Yeah, this is a very different visual. It really is like going back to Metal Gear Solid 3, which I think was about the Vietnam War, but not explicitly. It was a made-up country that's basically Vietnam.
In which one?
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh.
It was
Yeah.
I think it was like in a made up like Russia adjacent country that clearly would not have looked like a jungle. I don't think they have jungles near Russia.
I don't know enough to comment on that.
I can't see very well, but I'm getting shot, and it's really bad for me to get shot.
Look at all these fish on the ground.
Fuck. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
I can't open my menu.
Oh, goodness.
Where the fuck is... Open the fucking... Oh, come on. Are you fucking glitching out? This is a bad time. Wait, where's my... What happened to... I don't know where they are.
What, your buggies?
Yeah, where are my bugs?
I saw them on the menu earlier.
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna say.
Why was it gone? It wouldn't open. How did I get this gun?
it's like we have all these all these plants here, and although they like shield your vision, like even though you can't see them through the plants, I feel like they can still see you. They don't act as like adequate coverage.
Well, about to die. You still around up here, buddy? Did I beat him? I can't tell.
Well, the music died down. Oh no, he's calling for more.
Well, I know he's not dead, but I don't know if I beat this like if he teleported because I beat him or not. Like this stage. Armor plate.
Sorry.
Yep. Get on the ground. Improvement? Improvement. I want my BB back, BB back.
That joke will never not be relevant.
He keeps saying the same line.
Keep saying
again.
it. With barbecue sauce.
Clifford's baby is mine.
His name is Lou.
His name is Lou. He's my baby. Is that am I hearing animals?
You know, you don't actually see any animals in this game.
No, they probably all got rained to death.
Yeah, but it would really bring a lot of life to the environment to see stuff besides dead whales and crabs that float. And cryptobiotes, which are very cute, but still.
Buddy? Hey, Cliffy B, where you at?
Cliffy B.
Where are you? I want to kill you and steal you a baby. I'm hearing animal noises. What is that?
I think it's just a
Is it just the
skulking
skull
skeleton
people?
men.
That's the skull people sound?
Skulking skeletals.
Spooky skulking skeletals.
Whoa, I took its head right off.
Put bullets in my spine.
Whoa, that's a nice little swerve you did there.
Where is he? Where the fuck is he? I can't see shit in this level.
There.
I can't see anything like all the time.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh god damn it. It's like driving fucking yeah.
This is difficult because you can't see them, but I think they still shoot with great accuracy at you.
Alex even taking damage. Cool. They're so fucking accurate.
That's what I'm
I can't
saying.
even tell where
and
they are.
They like can see through the brush. It's not fair because you can't see through the brush, but they can see it, you. They're two on top of it.
You guys all walked into a clearing. That was a mistake. Headshot. Killing spree. Calm down, Spinner.
Check. Defeat Cliff. Check.
Just hug it out.
Baby. We're getting out of here. I promise. Give me back my baby. Are you Clifford Unger? Who are you? Are you the father?
Oh. Oh, baby.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. When you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
So this whole game, they just had to talk it out. That's my takeaway right now.
Well, that should have been figured out this whole time. I mean, obviously both their motivations are pretty clear in regards to BB.
I'm frustrated.
They both just love BB. They want BB to be happy.
As far as I can tell, their motivations never changed the entire game. So this could have happened the first time they met. And it would have changed the entire story.
Yeah.
But we had to fight him 3 times for some reason, then he became the real villain for some reason. Which kind of complicates his story in a shitty way if they make him like the harbinger of doom instead of just the guy that wants his baby back. This could have been like a small side story that was just kind of like sweet. Like, oh, we resolve this, and then we deal with Troy.
He really shouldn't have been like the final boss. Well, I don't even know if he is for sure, but
he's just this poor guy who died. He's the sins of the past.
Yeah.
Did he just shoot us? What was the gun noise?
I don't know.
Is that just how he moves on to heaven? Is a gunshot?
Take BB and get out of this place.
His face!
There's nothing
Oh
I
my
can do for you,
gosh.
Wagner. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness, we get to see it.
If she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve
So the president's evil.
any of this. Why are you helping me? If they catch you. Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home.
So he was in his squad in the military.
I kind of got that impression by how they reacted to each other on the beach.
Yeah. I just... all these attempts to make him the big baddie just seem so pointless. He could just be the guy who wants his baby back, and there's like a couple boss fights in cool locations, and then you finally reconcile, and it's just kind of sweet. And then you deal with Higgs, who's clearly the bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, trying to make him, this guy the bad guy, feels so awkward and forced.
Well, and especially doing it after the fact seems anticlimactic.
So they have to explain for 10 minutes why he's the bad guy, because the game never actually laid that groundwork, because he's just the guy that wants his baby back.
Yeah, his motivations are really simple. Like, I'm
Then
very
like, no,
sympathetic.
he wants to destroy all of reality where his baby is.
He's like a sympathetic character this whole time. I don't feel ill will towards him, even though he bites you.
I liked everything about his character until the moment they started explaining he was the bad guy all along, and I'm like, fuck off.
I don't think he was controlling Higgs at all. I never got that impression. I don't think they know each other.
It's just shitty dead man exposition that's better off deleted from the game. Especially since it was interrupting my drive.
Yeah, fuck that.
It also made sense for him to show up on the beach because he just wants his baby back.
Yeah.
He didn't have to explain that it's the reveal he's the bad guy.
He literally doesn't have to know a single other person in this game.
You could have deleted all those conversations about him being the secret bad guy, and it would have improved the story because he just wants his fucking baby.
Are they gonna have a little moment?
And you help him move on exactly the way I said he is that you just like you show him the baby and he like cries and disappears. I literally said it was about to happen and it happened.
No, this
looks like you were
it's logical.
Supercell.
It's just a ghost. And you have to assuage their guilt and then they move on.
Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious by the harbor and brought you inside.
It's the doll.
I think Cliff might be Lou's father.
Really?
He said, give me back my baby.
What the fuck?
Impossible. Cliff was born.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made.
It's getting really hard to accept the characters figuring out stuff that we've known for 30 hours.
Didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
Yeah.
But you said you saw him holding the director captive on the beach.
Yeah. They must have some history we don't know about. That man...
Was Dead Man talking at his ass canonically?
You should say that. I've got something you should see.
Apparently.
Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
You're supposed to read that unless he doesn't come back.
I think they're suggesting that Cliff was so old that he
couldn't have fathered
actually was in those wars.
But he can't be in all of those wars.
No, he can't.
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridget's eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching.
Nope.
I got a little present from Amelie. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face.
Oh, hi.
Why'd you wear it?
Yeah, you're handsome.
Yeah, we know him from Twitter.
Well, I thought he was gonna be disfigured under there.
No past. No record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Amelie in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Amelie was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her.
We're just
Everyone
now
who can say
realizing
whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Amelie was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. But by the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Amelie, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter.
Okay.
So where'd she come from?
She's Bridget.
Yeah.
The thing that we guessed really early on.
How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie?
She's not Amelie, she's Amerigo.
Amerigo's Fuji.
Shit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the Death Stranding, then I have to accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her, to me, to him, all of us.
Guns seem anti the lesson of this game.
I should be able to take it with me to the beach. I'm gonna stop what she started by stopping her. One last confession. I'm just a man. No powers, nothing special. Don't have dooms, I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know the first thing about dying, I had never tried it.
I had never tried it.
Me neither.
I've been to hell. Every single battlefield was hell. But no matter how terrible it got, I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death.
As you should.
Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
That's why she went there to kill the president, and then didn't work. Because the president something.
After he recorded this, the director jumped to the beach.
Yeah, we got
or rather,
that.
Amelie summoned him there.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up, took him away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she
They're
was
the
there
same
too.
person.
Yeah.
She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner.
Me neither.
It was Amelie who...
Amelie was gone the whole time we saw Bridget, and then when Amelie was out with us in the cliff again and pushed us,
And then-
Bridget had already vanished off the shore.
The chiral network dropped out. According to Wagner, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Let me finish what I was saying, Sam.
No, you're not gonna be able to do it. It's gonna black out.
Hey, Fragile.
Fragile. You look like shit. You should be resting.
Don't say that.
I need to tell you something.
I'm just not wearing my makeup, asshole.
Yeah, I'd punch him.
You look tired.
Fuck you.
Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you.
He said it was part of her plan.
What?
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda. Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't want to believe it, but it lines up with what Die Hard Man said.
She literally said she wasn't a prisoner.
After he met Amelie. At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that too?
I know it's a lot to swallow.
It's a lot to swallow.
Homo demons. It's so much to swallow.
And there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby.
It's all repaired.
There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
Also, yours is a baby, and this is a doll.
You know who else had dolls like this?
From Toy Story.
Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields.
I always liked that one from Toy Story.
Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
Are they still asking whether the extinction event is the person that we've always said it was?
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
But, like...
They're like, could the EE be Amelie?
But...
Yeah, that's the plot.
Yeah, but can't she, like, can she control it? She said that she could earlier. She was like...
Hurry back east.
I get the impression that she can decide. I don't know.
She always seems completely uninterested in escaping Higgs. Like, she doesn't even try.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you.
Yeah.
Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All the details are on the terminal upstairs. Please, Sam, this is critical.
Yeah.
He shakes his head. He's like, no.
It's critical in that she will die.
Yes.
The definition of critical.